that are predestined to you with Master Eric. See the world with a different lens to discover the immense potential within yourself. The time to take charge of your destiny is now. Join Master Eric and Pundit Maharaj for the Untold Truth, Sundays at 5 p.m. on Sankhya TV. Are you ready to begin your journey to spiritual freedom? Sitaram, Assalamu Alaikum, Sairam, and good evening, everyone. You are watching The Untold Truth. I am Master Eric, and again, I'm with Pundit Parasuram Maharaj, a very good friend and a very well-recognized pundit in Trinidad. Pundit, welcome.
Thank you.
And tonight, everybody, if you have time, try to get a pencil and paper and try to make your notes, because the next two shows will really interest you, it will help you, and it will help progress you in many different ways. And Pundit, what are we talking about tonight?
Well, we are looking at the chakras and the way in which they are related to the planets and the parts of the body.
Correct. But one thing I want you to understand, everybody, when you start working with the chakras, it enhances your physical health, your mental health, and also, and the main one, your spiritual health.
Yeah.
It helps progress you to where you need to be. But, Pundit, we don't hear, and I keep saying this almost every program, and people probably getting tired of hearing it, but it's the truth. Why aren't we hearing spiritual leaders, not just Hindu, Christian, Muslim, talk about this? Why? Because this is a huge part of spirituality.
Yeah.
So what do you think, without knocking people, why do you think this is? Why they're not talking about it and teaching the viewers?
Well, perhaps they are not aware of from how they synchronize together, that is the chakras together with the function of the body, and which parts of the body are related to which chakras. Perhaps they are not aware of that. But in the medical field, to some places, some of the doctors too, they are looking into some of these kind of answers too, and they are finding out things about it here.
And I actually worked with a hospital in Miami.
Okay.
And with a heart patient. And we'll get into that a little bit later. So yes, the board of directors of some hospitals, they're starting to look at, investigate, of what are the benefits. Because to be honest, most people in the Christian faith and the Muslim faith and other faiths, they don't know hardly anything about chakras. So they're not aware. And here's the thing, Pundit, and I want all the viewers to understand, this isn't just a Hindu thing.
Yes, because I'm glad you brought up that, because the thing is, many people think that anything concerning astrology is a Hindu thing.
Correct.
And they don't realize it came from outside of India.
Right. Now, I want you to get into that in a little bit. Where was the origin of astrology?
I think it's Persian.
It was Persian.
Yes.
And Sumerian.
Yes, because the Ptolemy was the wife of Pulast Muni, and Pulast was also in Persian.
And then they were taught, according to Sumerian, by the Anunnakis. Which were deities from away. Now, I'm glad we got that out of the way, but I'm going to give you an example. So the other day, a preacher told somebody else, hey, you need to go to Master. He can help you with your chakras, right?
Okay.
And you know what they said? oh, is that a Hindu thing? Right? And I said, ma'am, don't talk like that. We're not racist. It is not Hindu. You have chakras. Muslim have chakras. We have it. Everybody has it because God gave it to us.
Yes.
Right? So it's very important, people, that you understand. Now, what does the word mean?
Chakra actually is a wheel in which it goes, where the wheel will be like a circle, 360 degrees. And in that, you have the 12 planets are divided, so each one will occupy 30 degrees. But according to the astrological stars now, you have 27 main stars, and that is divided into 4 parts. Each one of them are divided into 4 parts. So 9 1/4 of the stars belong to one of the planets. So you have 108 quarters. And then when we are giving a name, the name will be with one of those quarters. Each is like 108 syllables you have. So the 108 syllables will be, you'll be named with one of the syllables, not more than one. It's not like a letter, it's a syllable. A syllable is different to a letter.
But as you know,
Yeah.
and as the people just heard what you just said, there are links throughout Hinduism from this.
Yes.
So when you said 108 on a marla,
Yes.
how many beads do you have?
108.
Right. And the number of 9,
Yes.
the importance,
Yes.
which is 108, 1 plus 8 is 9.
Yeah, and any figure you multiply 9 by, you get the final result to bring it to the 1 digit will be 9.
Correct.
Yeah.
So one thing that drew me 30 some years ago to Hinduism, and what attracted me, is the science backing of what is done in the rituals and in Hinduism, right? And I'm not knocking that I was a Christian before, I loved it, but there wasn't much to learn besides what was in the Bible.
Okay.
Right? But this is very important. Now, I want people to understand, young people nowadays, Pundit, they're going on YouTube and they're watching how to open up chakras, which we're going to be talking about later.
Yeah.
And when you have the knowledge and you're watching this, Pundit, a lot of the information on YouTube is not accurate.
Yeah. Some of them on Google too, not accurate.
Right. So now you have individuals trying to open the chakras with the wrong method or not supervised
By a teacher.
by a teacher or guru.
Yes.
Now, as you know, if you open them prematurely, too fast,
Yeah.
there are serious backlashes. And when you look on the internet and look at cases that's happened, some people, when they opened them up too fast, they went mad.
Yeah.
That energy can actually make you mentally mad.
I remember there was a poem, trying to say oomph, oomph, while they can only say we, the pigs,
Oh my
the
gosh.
little pigs. So it's like you want to imitate something that you're not prepared for yet. And that causes a lot of problem, because one, you're immature in the field of doing something like that, and your body, mind, and thoughts are not all corresponding properly. And when these don't synchronize properly, the result will be difficult. It is detrimental.
Well, a little bit later, we're going to be going over the details of each one. And then we're going to go over what are the side effects. If that one chakra or per chakra, what are the side effects if it's open too much?
Yeah.
And what are the side effects if it's closed too much?
Okay.
And that's what's going to relate to the viewers.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be sitting there, pundits, saying, well, when I did my medical test, everything came up negative.
Yeah.
But what they're saying, I have these symptoms.
Yeah.
So then, by all means, they should come to me or whoever knows how to do it and get them adjusted.
Yeah.
Right? And then they start to feel better. But what I've learned, Pundit, from my guru, and also, and I have to give her credit, the Divine Mother.
Yeah.
What I learned about them and the benefits will blow your mind. Number 2, do you know each one of the chakras is the gateway to the true life force
Yeah, because
of you?
the body is also known as the city of 9 gates.
Correct. So talk about that a little bit, would you?
Well, the city of 9 gates, you have the eyes,
Right.
you have your ears, you have the nostrils, and you have the lower openings, and you have the navel.
The orifices.
Right. So the navel is from where you're being fed in the stage of a little babe. And the frontal bone and the cranial bone were not fused together yet until after you came out from mom and your body grew up a little bit and mature, then that two bones get fused. But remember, this is the place also, if life could exit from that part, you gain mukti or liberation, and that is a stage in which you become free from this cycle of coming and going unnecessary. I say unnecessary because if we do not develop ourselves properly, we will end up having to come and go to exhaust karmas. And then our position will be like a mission. You are sent on a mission to do have a certain role. You are like an angel when you get that liberation. So if it can go back from that same place where life entered, then obviously you have completed your work.
Now, what people also don't realize, when a baby is born,
Yeah.
their chakras are perfectly balanced. Now, with that, the connection
Yeah.
is still there as a baby. And I was always taught that a baby, before it talks, knows its past life. And they say until the soft part of the head
Yeah.
hardens. And when that hardens, now
Yeah.
you're
sealed
into,
from the
correct. Now you are in the learning stage
Yes.
of coming into this life, right? So I want to put this warning out again, everyone. As we're going to be talking about the chakras, I want you to understand, please get a person that's knowledgeable, a teacher, a guru, to assist you. And also make sure that they're able to do the adjustments. Okay, and we're going to talk over the different methods later that people can use. Now, do you have anything to add before we go to the first one?
Well, it's important in anything you're doing, whether you want to learn to drive, whether you want to go to school, in anything, it's important to really have somebody who is competent enough to be able to guide you and to help you in the field that you, and make a study of what you want to do first before you go into something like this, because anything you have to know why and what is the reason for doing certain things, and without knowing those things, it doesn't make sense that you go into it with like it's like jumping in the ocean and wanting to swim without knowing.
Mm-hmm. So, and you may drown.
Yeah. So.
And we don't want that for people.
Yeah.
So we're actually advising everyone, listen today, make your notes, see what applies to you, and maybe part of them are good with you. Mm-hmm. And then approach the right person to guide you to actually do the adjustments. So Pundit, the first chakra that we want to go into, what is it?
The first chakra is the Muladhara chakra.
Correct. Or the English name is root, the root chakra. Now, everybody, we're going to give you more information than what you're going to see on the internet. Okay? The spinal location, again, spinal location for this root chakra is right below the pelvic bone. Okay? Now, the color is a brilliant orange, reddish color. Okay, why do you think it's orange and reddish, Pundit?
It's the energy point.
Correct. Isn't that the root? That's why they call it the root.
Yeah.
The root of all of them.
Yes.
Okay? Now, a lot of people, when they hear color, location, they also hear number of petals.
Yes.
But Pundit, when normal people say, like this one, the root, has 4 petals.
Yes.
They read that, but they're saying, what's the significance? Why does this one have 4? And why does this one have this one? And why does this? We're going to get into that, people, because that number is critical when it comes to the adjustment of the actual chakra. Now, organs and systems that's influenced by the root chakra. Your digestive system, stomach and rectum, your immune system, your circulatory system, bone, muscles, and connective tissue. So Pundit, look at that. Look how broad that root chakra is influencing. Now, again, we're going to get into this. It could influence negative or positive.
Yeah.
And this is what people have to determine, right? So what can happen when the root chakra is not functioning properly? You want to go over that?
Well, number one, emotional, you'll be affected. 2, the way in which you think will also be affected. And if you think a certain way and your emotions are a certain way, then your behavior will end up being put out in a different kind of way, which is not positive.
Correct. And then there's a further little definition where I'm going to read it. More needed for satisfaction of your desires, troubles. You could have eating disorders, frequent illnesses due to poorly developed immune system and weak muscular skeletal system. So this means if it's open too much, your desires, the need for it, could be heightened.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, aren't we supposed to be in control of our desires?
Yeah, then you will have no control of yourself.
Correct. So now the desires are going to be leading you.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, what can happen when the root chakra is over functioning? Okay? Now, everybody out here, I'm not saying this is why you are this way. You have to get medically checked out. Once that comes out good, then you say, okay, let's get our chakras adjusted. It could cause overweight, obesity,
Yeah.
due to overeating. It may lead to excessive greed,
Yeah.
fear, non-security,
Yeah.
addictions of various types.
Yeah.
So again, the addictions and the desires. You can see that drink,
Yeah.
but you just don't want to drink one. You want to drink many,
Yeah.
right?
It's same with the eating.
Correct.
Yeah, because some people pacify themselves by eating.
They call it comfort food. But there's a reason why it's comfort food.
Yeah.
Because your desire is heightened. Okay? Now, it also represents, I like this. The root chakra also represents the present body and the past karmas.
Yeah.
So, do you want to expand on that a little bit?
But with past karmas, we come with certain karmas of our past, and they actually give us the privilege of opportunities, and then we have choice, because in Ramayana it also tells you, Kala karma swabhav gun ghera. We are bounded by Kal, which is time, and karma. The karmas are our action, but how the action comes because of the qualities that we have developed from our past, which we come with, and the behavior pattern in our life. Those things all synchronize together to give or to present us as who we are. So the changes are important. There's where yoga helps to change the system, change the behavior, change the pattern, because it gives you a better control of the self, mind, and thought. And that's one of the ways I would look at to see that a balance could come about in the individual if they practice some of the yoga.
Correct. Now, one thing that it's critical for also, the root chakra, grounding.
Yeah.
Grounding of you, spiritually, physically, and the camera person today, they even brought up, that's why it's so good sometimes that you walk outside in the grass, barefoot.
Yeah.
Why is it?
It's like it's massaging the nervous ending, the nerve endings in the palms of the feet, even putting the hands together has a connection like that, in which you are actually activating the energies in the palms of your hand as well as on the feet, and the connection with the earth is like balancing of yourself.
And the elements.
Yes.
And everything that's included. So also when we did meditation.
Yeah, it's related with Nitya.
And when we did meditation, we were teaching it. This is so important. At the beginning before you meditate,
Yeah.
you ground it. When you're done with meditation,
Yes,
you
sir.
ground out.
Yes.
So this chakra is very important for many aspects of the person.
Yeah.
Now, I want to bring something up. And people may say, oh God, he said this on TV. But it actually happened. This woman came to me, pundit. And this was probably about 8 years ago. And she said, Master, I have a serious problem. I said, what is it? She said, I can't get enough sex. All right, she said 30 times a day, and it feels like she hasn't even had it. Well, you know what happened? This root chakra
Your thought of,
was wide open.
yes.
So that desire heightened.
Yeah.
So after 3 adjustments, she was back normal. And she said, I can't believe, because she wasn't Hindu.
Yeah.
She was Christian, and she's like, I can't believe I have this, or I can't believe this worked. You understand?
Yeah.
But how many people out there have different type of desires
Yes.
that are kind of out of control? But if you balance,
Yeah.
you come back normal.
Yeah.
Also, this is one of the critical ones, but also combined with 3 more, that there has been people diagnosed with schizophrenia. But remember, psychiatrist doesn't really go into this.
Yeah.
They look at it from the book sense, right? So the symptoms was coming out like schizophrenia.
Okay.
Now, not all cases, but they came to us. We did the adjustment. They went back for reevaluation,
Yeah.
and they're normal. Not all cases. Some cases are mental.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, the adjustment has a lot of benefits. So, Pandit, what's the second chakra we're going to go into?
The second chakra is Swadhisthana.
It's called the middle sex chakra. Now, this one is very important for women. Okay? Now, the spinal location of this chakra is right above the first lumbar of you. The frontal location. So now people's probably thinking, wait a minute. They're only thinking of the Kundalini. He's giving me the spinal location. But what's the frontal? Do you know, Pandit, you can make the adjustments from the front of the person or the back of the person? So the frontal location of this is midpoint, right below the navel button.
Okay.
Okay, right below. You're talking 1/4 of an inch. Right below that navel, right? Now, the color of this one is vermilion. And the number of petals is 6. So now the root chakra, I want you to see how this goes. The root chakra, the petals were 4. As you're coming up,
It's increasing.
it's 6.
Yeah.
In this one, right? Now, what's the primary function of this chakra, the middle sex chakra? It's the center for your sexual energy. So now people listening are going to say, whoa, 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 whoa. We're always told the root chakra is the root of your sexual energy. That is an inaccurate information that they gave you. The reason is the midpoint chakra is the midpoint for reproduction. It energizes, and we're going to go over it, your ovaries, reproductive system. Now, what people don't know, everybody out there that's watching the video today or the show, you know of 9,
Yeah.
right? From the crown chakra down to the root,
Yeah.
right? But people, there are over 157 subchakras that you also adjust to work with the 9 major. Okay?
Yeah.
So, let me hold up this piece of paper, everybody. So I hold it up. Now, let's say your belly button is here, right? Now, take this rectangle, There'll be a subchakra here, 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 the chakra, here, one here, one here, one here.
So it's 9.
9 again. Now, when a person, they've done all the medical treatments, all the medical enhancement treatments to conceive, to have a child. And let's say it failed, okay?
Yeah.
Now, we've done, and we have a 98% success rate. Now you start pulsing these 9 chakras with the major. And after a few treatments, Pundit, you know they conceived. Why? We were re-energizing
Each section.
each section of that major chakra,
Yeah.
which affects the reproductive system. Now, also, what is very important about this one too is men that has ED,
Yeah.
erectile dysfunction. There's been many of them. They've tried Viagra, Cialis, and all that. And they came. Once that chakra is adjusted properly and it's balanced, do you know he starts to function?
Yeah.
So you don't have to have, maybe, not in all cases, there might be something medical, but in some cases you don't need the enhancement pills, which over time will have its own side effects.
Yeah.
Okay? But let's look at the organs and systems. I already said the reproductive system. It also includes the large intestine, the urinary bladder, and the kidneys. The primary function, everybody, of the mid-center chakra, sex chakra, is 1, the center of sexual energy. 2, source of pure emotion. And 3, it's the regulator of relationships. So, Pundit, these people who are having trouble keeping, maintaining, or even getting a relationship, this could be totally off. Okay?
Yeah.
And can you let them know why that could be? Because if this is off, okay, now there's many reasons, but even the affliction of the planet,
Yeah.
there are many different things that could affect
Yeah.
the individual. Do you want to go into that a little bit?
Well, the planetary alignment, when it is not balancing with your body, it is going to cause deficiencies in various areas. And when it is related to this particular region, that is that particular chakra, because each you have a number of planets that are associated. Out of the 12, you have some of them are related to which of the chakras, and it also causes certain type of problems with the body. Now, there are certain deities too that are related, that are connected to each of the
Correct.
chakras, and sometimes it is possible it can help, but sometimes it is not possible, because if the chakras are very much imbalanced, it is totally out of balance, it becomes real difficult to get, because there were some cases that came and they were having problems. One particular family, one came in the back seat in the car and the next one came in front seat. And they were not talking to each other. One was telling the next one, you are not good. The other one is telling you are not good. And they were throwing ping-pongs at each other and insulting one another. So I put my wife to talk to one of them, and I talked to the other one. Then I brought that one, I talked to him, and the wife talked to the guy's wife. 3 months after they came, the lady was shy with the head down, and said, Pandit, I'm expecting a baby now. So there are certain things that can be able to help. That is the astrological side. I don't know about balancing chakras, but this is the astrological side, using the particular mantras that are associated to help. Now, there are many things that can be able to help in that way. You have Ganesh, Lord Ganesh prayer, but you have to do the special prayer, how it is to be done. You have for Shiva, you have also for Lord Vishnu, you have for Lord Krishna, and you also have for Devi Ma. So in all the different ways, in the 5 different elements related, you have the deities that can be able to give the blessings with the appropriate mantra and the method of doing it. But that is one of the ways. But remember, it takes an expert to do the balancing of the chakra, who is well educated and also has the knowledge about doing it. It is not just a Pandit will be able to help you with that. He might help you with a mantra, but the balancing of it, a person has to be experienced in that field.
And another thing I want to bring up, why is it that people's under the perception that, and we're going to go over it probably on the second show, the mantra, Vam, Ham, and all of them, that they think they could just say it 100 times and it's balanced.
No,
it's not.
No, until you put your whole self into
Correct.
it.
And get the siddhi.
Yes.
You have to, like when Parvati
Yes.
was trying to get to where Lord Shiva would accept her, she had to go through penance.
Yeah.
And through each phase, one would open.
Yeah.
But it wasn't easy, Pandit.
No,
you understand what I'm saying?
It takes time to do it, yes.
So everybody out there, don't think that you could listen to it and within 2 times it's adjusted if you're using that method, right? I don't want them to get the wrong perception. Now, what can happen when the middle sex chakra is not functioning properly? 1, it leads to emotional instability. Okay? 2, rigid attitudes and inability to express feelings properly.
Yeah.
So look at this, Pandit. It's your whole emotional system. It is your sexual system. Now, if this is out of whack, you are going to be a hard person to live with.
Yeah.
Everything you do, they're going to get upset.
They look at you as Mr. Terrible.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm saying, that is very important when it comes to relationships, families.
Every aspect, because even if
work, everything.
Because the way you interact with people, because the mind is not properly satisfied, and that is an emotion that is going to affect every part of your function.
So let me ask you something. And also what people don't understand, when it is way off balance, do you know that energy that also regulates within you also projects? So now a person that comes up to you, they're not feeling your true energy. They're feeling the dominant chakras.
Yeah.
If they're off balance. Now, if they're balanced, your energy is going to be nice and calm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's something to look at. The traditional view is whomever that meditates on this chakra can be freed from all your own enemies.
And who are the enemies now? That is
all your own
enemies. Yes.
Enemies. Now that doesn't mean Mr. Billy living down the road, or your school teacher or your boss, right? Your own enemies is
anger,
passion,
anger,
greed, anger, ego, and attachment. Okay?
Yeah.
So everybody, I want you to understand that these are your own enemies that are within you. And when you balance, now it starts to calm down.
Yeah.
And those enemies start to fade away. But it doesn't happen overnight.
No, it will not be.
So again, you have to stay on whatever is the corrective measure. You have to stay with it, be dedicated with it, and you will see the results. If this chakra is depleted, it may lead to restricted physical, emotional, and sexual activity. Okay? There is a feeling of emptiness inside of the person. It can create a dullness in your life.
Yeah, as though they feel to themselves that they're worth nothing.
And number two, they have medicine for it.
Yeah.
But some people, their children are playing, they're having a good thing, but inside,
They are dissatisfied.
they're dull, they're empty. You know, and if you have that, there's a good possibility, besides medical, that you need that one adjusted.
Yeah.
Okay? And the person can become isolated away from society.
Yeah.
Okay? It has been shown to doctors that when the middle sex chakra is properly adjusted, physically, persons that suffered from ED instantly starts to become normal, which really helped the marriage, the relationships, and most of all, it boosted the person's confidence.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the world don't understand. That's important to a man. And if it doesn't function properly, he's depressed. You know, it really gets to him. Also, when couples are not able to conceive, even though all the medical and all the enhancements have been done, like we said before, many couples have been successful after this.
Yeah.
Okay? But again, everyone, I'm going to say it. We have to warn you, do not do adjustments without a proper guru, a teacher, or an expert in the field.
Yeah.
Okay? The next chakra, the third one.
Yeah, that is the Manipurna chakra.
Correct. Other words, navel.
Yeah.
Okay? So the one was right below.
Yeah.
Then you have the navel. Actually, they kind of work
together
simultaneously, right? Now, the location, spinal location of that is above the 10th thoracic joint of the spine, vertebrae. Okay? The frontal location, right at the navel and right above the navel. Okay? Right in between there. Now, Pundit, I want everybody to understand, after doing this for over 30 years, the location can vary a quarter of an inch either way.
Yeah.
It depends on the person, how the person is made up. Okay? The color, orange, yellow color. Petals, now it's up to 10. Right? But you got 10 petals. But the center of this one looks like a radiant jewel. So a lot of people don't understand how important this one is, right? Why? Do you know when you go into advanced meditation and the breathing and the energy, now you start cycling the breathe and energy from where? The navel to where? The third eye.
Yeah.
And you start to rotate it. And that's one of the exercises you have to perfect, right? So this one here, that's why it's called the radiant jewel. That's where the source is going to go up
Yeah.
and come into the third eye. Now, the organs and systems that's actually affected by this one is the pancreas, the spleen, the gallbladder, small intestines, and sympathetic nervous system. Now, what's the primary function of it? Well, one, and everybody has to have it. Tolerance.
Yeah.
Right? That's very important. Autonomy, self-esteem, power, and ego identity. Now, you could see where this could tilt the wrong way when it comes to ego identity
Yes.
and power. So let's get into this. But do you have anything to say about it before we go forward?
I will listen first.
Okay. What can happen when this chakra is not functioning properly? So it's not balanced,
Okay.
right? One, you're going to have low energy people. You're going to feel drained, even though you had 8 hours sleep. Now, everybody out there, once you've checked your thyroid, your pineal gland, because your pineal gland works with your thyroid, right? Now, once you've checked that and everything's normal,
Yeah.
now you have to look at this. So low energy, poor self-esteem. You always doubt yourself,
Yeah.
second guess yourself when you do things. Passiveness, and oh my God, non-reliability. If you tell the person 9, they're always going to come at 9:30 or 10, right? Now, let's go into this. The element of fire helps in the digestion of the food, right? But most importantly, it represents for liberation and attainment of the Supreme. So didn't we talk about the energy leaving,
Yeah.
going up?
Yeah.
So this is very important. Liberating the current of energy rises upwards from the first and second chakra. So we went over those two.
Yeah.
So this is where we're separating the men from the boys, a woman from the girls, with knowledge. What people don't know, they always think, Pundit, that the energy starts in the root and goes up straight all the way up through the crown chakra. That is totally misinformation.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain why. The energy rises upward from the root and the second chakra, whereas the energies from the upper chakras, 6, 5, and 4,
Yeah.
come downwards and meet at this chakra, and then they both go up.
Up again. Yeah.
People aren't taught that. So how can you make an adjustment, Pundit, if you're thinking it's a one-way street? You can't.
No.
And those people out there that's trying to show people how to raise the Kundalini,
And the reason why it is given money itself means a jewel.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's the jewel point.
So this is very important to understand. As the third chakra to form the power, this is that power which is needed to confront all challenges coming to you.
Yeah.
So what it means is when we explain all the functions of all the chakras, when that flow, when those two come down and meet and then they come back up, now you are balanced and now you're in more control
Yeah.
of your desires. Any situations that's coming to you, you're going to start looking at things. Those people who get ticked off by all little things,
Yeah.
it seems not to matter much anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And calmness within and calmness without is going to start to balance. And now, doesn't most people when they pray, one of the things they ask for is peace of mind?
I the first thing it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he gave the information how to start getting to that point.
Yeah.
But again, it's not being taught. And by the life of me, I don't know why. Okay? But let's go to the next one, Pundit. Or before we get to the next one. To get connected to the universe, Pundit, don't we need visualization, understanding,
Yeah.
and the ways of communicating spiritually? Okay, which are provided by the upper chakras,
Yeah.
which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 7. Now, the reason I didn't say 8 is because there's a secret, which we're going to reveal next week. Okay, now, this, if you did not know what it means, things that function separately or independently, autonomous is from the Greek. So looky here, Pundit. People say, oh, that's Hinduism. But the terms, some of the terms,
Yeah.
are from Greek.
Yeah.
All right, so there was multiple cultures, even Buddhism, Tibetism. Do you know even Chinese uses them? Okay. Then you had the Sumerians, right? So autonomous means independent. Auto means self, plus nomos means law. So when you start looking at the name of that, you got to know thyself. You got to start balancing yourself. But you have to do it within the laws
Yeah.
of the universe. So if you don't do it by the laws of the universe, aren't we going to get caught?
They will be in trouble.
You're going to be in big trouble. Now, before we proceed, and we got about 7 minutes to the fourth chakra. What is an ego? What is really the definition of an ego?
I would say it's like a false pride that a person may have and wants to say that, okay, this is how it should be, and they want it that way, and nobody else must change it.
Or challenge it.
Yeah.
So let me read the definition. An egoist is a person who thinks of themselves and not of others. If ego means I, then egoism depends upon the relation between I and no I. Think about it. So, because the ego and non-ego go hand in hand, and we cannot separate one from the other. So, in reality, before we shut down everybody, when you talk, it should not be I can do this. I did this. It's we. Doesn't God, isn't He with us everywhere we go?
Yeah, yeah.
So shouldn't we include them when instead of saying I,
Yeah.
it's we? Okay? But Pandit, do you have anything else you want to add before we close for the day?
Well, if there is a proper balance in the self, and people should understand that it's important to be able to balance yourself well, and by, as we mentioned before, a person who could be able to guide us right about any of these chakras so far is only somebody who has studied it well and who understands it, who has worked with a competent guru, can be able to help us in that field. You cannot go by yourself and think that you're a self-teacher. It's not really possible to get it right because you could end up into some real problems there. So that's why it's important to have at the side of you a guru or a teacher who is competent enough.
And, you know, you cannot. So if you go to a place and they have a certificate on the wall saying Master of Chakra, studying for 6 months does not make you a master.
No.
That means it took a correspondent course or something like that. They're going to hurt you. I'm going to tell you that now. It took 10 years to learn this. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't get fooled. Okay? A certificate, find out, and also have other people give you references.
Yeah.
You know, did it work? Did it help them? X, Y, Z. But everyone, it's been great to be with you this evening. Next week, we're going to go into more details on other, and also we're going to bring in the significance of astrology versus the chakras.
Okay.
And how can we actually balance the afflictions of the planets? But anyhow, Pundit, thank you for coming. Thank you, Sankhya TV, for being here. And everyone, be safe, have a productive week, and do something good for someone. Sitaram.
Sitaram.
Find the pathways that are predestined for you with Master Eric. See the world with a different lens to discover the immense potential within yourself. The time to take charge of your destiny is now. Join Master Eric and Pandit Maharaj for the Untold Truth, Sundays at 5 p.m. on Sankhya TV. Are you ready to begin